Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Can you hear me? Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Thank everybody for joining me. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Over there. We are out here sweating like niggas going to the election in Georgia because he chooses to buck his eyes, yank on his dick, and pull those raggedy skid mark draws out of the crack of his black ass. I have nothing else to say about it. And I'm telling you now, let me rap to him.
Yeah,
Hey man, I
rap
saw
to
the
him.
film you did on TV the other night. It sucked, Bobby. Give it up. You'll never be a step inflection. Never.
Hello, testing 1 2. Pull up something else here. Testing 1 2. Lisa. Lisa. Come here. Do me a favor. Take this outside, my phone outside. Make sure you can hear me talking and me doing everything.
You want me to tell one of the kids to come do this? Cause I'm...
Here, let's give him the phone. It's turned all the way up. Make sure they can hear me talking. Lisa, come here. Oh, they can hear me talking. Okay. Hold up.
And I'm telling you now, let me rap to him. Hey man, I saw the film you did on TV the other night. It sucked, Bobby. Give it up. And I'm telling you now, let me rap to him. Hey man, I saw the film you did on TV the other night. It sucked, Bobby. Give it up. You'll never be a step inflection. Never. And I'm telling you now, let me rap to him. Hey man, I saw the film you did on TV the other night. It sucked. Give it up. And I'm telling you now.
You can hear me? Buddy, you can hear me? That's 1 2. Be getting on.
Give it up. You'll never be a step inflection. Never.
All right. So then we go ahead and echo back. Yeah. That's 1 2. Be getting on. Testing 1 2. So we're coming through today. Listen to the. All right. Then we go ahead and echo back. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. We coming through today. Listen to the. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Testing. Dakeem, you can hear me? All right, what we're getting into is intellectual scientific wireless control with mice brain implants. We're gonna let this right here roll. Dude named Donald Marshall. Let's turn this on up. You know, background. He got ebooks. guy was supposed to be captured by some type of astral light. Who knows what's going on with that? But we'll go on and see. But he's supposed to be captured by some type of astral light. This website, he got some blogs on here. But what I got into with him is the human cloning. You know, it's funny to have subjects like this just floating on the internet. So we get on into it. Welcome on in, everybody.
Think I got too many problems, think I got too many dollars. Might just let you like a model. Take off your cap, no bottle. Trap on too many colors, we had to bring in the white. Tell that little boy the earth, me and the bros come first. Glock 10 G like a kite, put it on to me in the ice. Put it on to me in the dirt, I had to call it the max. Get that little boy at the turf, rockin' Rick on boots like merch. Come out the booth, I burn it, you gotta wait your turn. It ain't your time yet, Rolly got my time set. Brody got that fat cat, know you about that mindset. We take out your patient, on your blood like Satan. Don't wanna hear my verses, we just got some cans. Think I got too many problems, think I got too many dollars. Might just let you like a model. Take off your cap, no bottle. Trap on too many colors, we had to bring in the white. Tell that little boy the earth, me and the bros come first. Glock 10 G like a kite, put it on to me in the ice. Put it on to me in the dirt, I had to call it the max. Get that little boy at the turf, rockin' Rick on boots like merch. Come out the booth, I burn it, you gotta wait your time. You gotta wait your time, you gotta wait your time. You gotta wait in line, hit her the blood like a fungus. Tell the little boy to the nurse, I'm always down from the surface. We losing the money on money, they had to find his murder. Think I got too many problems, think I got too many dollars. Might just let you like a model. Take off your cap, no bottle. Trap on too many colors, we had to bring in the white. Tell that little boy the earth, me and the bros come first. Glock 10 G like a kite, put it on to me in the ice. Put it on to me in the dirt, I had to call it the max. Get that little boy at the turf, rockin' Rick on boots like merch. Come out the booth, I burn it, you gotta wait your turn.
Break it down. Thank you for joining the show. Gonna get into he's over on Facebook. We checking this out right here. out on he's out on Facebook. So we checking this out right here. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Okay. There we go. All right, so we can hear that. We can hear there. Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Testing 1 2. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Testing 1 2. Thank you for joining. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining today. Audio get right. Audio getting right. Audio getting right. Yeah, we're trying to get audio right. Make sure the gains is right. Make sure the gains is right. Giving them more gains. Giving them more gains. Making sure we got it right. Right for tonight. Gaines is right. Right here. Tell me, can you hear me? Party people, can you hear me in the house? Party people in the house. Party people in the house, what's up? So, yeah, can you hear me? Can you hear me? That's the main thing. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Testing 1 2, mic's coming through. We got the gains that we needed. Gains that we needed. Gains that we needed. We're going to be talking. Log on to Facebook or sign on Facebook to connect with friends, family, people you know. No hate speech or bullying, be courteous and tolerant. Okay. This guy's a little bit too. Let me read this right here. Expiratory room. We're going down there. Everything's kicking back to Facebook here, so we're going to go to beginner form. Alright, we back. You just get to read a little bit. Get this thing right. Alright, so the Black Panther, Nicholas Cruz, Dark Dominance, rocking the cradle of the Third Reich. It changed venues to America. It impacts daily lives of each and every citizen of the United States. And he lay on the dragon, the old serpent, which is and brought him 1,000 years, and cast upon the bottomless pit. Okay, let's find something else I can breeze on. Something else I can read on. Thank you for joining. Check this guy out, Illuminati Rex. Those in power always sought to manipulate and control the mind of those subjects as well as those of the enemies. Marco Polo polarized 11, the old man of the mountain who used a potion, Hanish and mind tricks to create and train assassins desperate to obey their master return to paradise. Late medieval inquisitors authored German physicist Franz Mesmer stumbled into the power of suggestions in the late 18th century with the development of animal magnetism. Mesmer traveled through France, curing aristocrats of their ailments, becoming a phenomenon. However, the commission issued a second warning Lewis and his ministers of hypnotic seduction. In 1784, King Lewis formed a commission made up of some of the medical establishments to look into animal magnetism. Predictably, they concluded that there was no evidence for any of the Mesmer's claims. Disgraced, Mesmer left France and was soon Army Chemical Corps also began research into. They tested potential drugs, such as on Americans, on unwitting citizens, and tragic circumstances for pro tennis player. After checking into the New York Psychiatric Institute, seeking treatment for depression following a divorce. Incident led to the subsequent cover-up by the state, New York State, and the Army in 1987. A judge finally awarded $700,000 estate. In 1947, launched Project Chatter to include the efficacy of various drugs in interrogations. The same year, the The new agency took over the responsibilities. Was intrigued by the testimony of Roman Catholic Cardinal Joseph Mendinsky during his infamous show trial in Budapest, where he confessed to having committed treason. Was testimony of Roman Catholic Cardinal Joseph Mendinsky during his infamous show trial in Budapest, where he confessed to having committed treason despite not having done so. The agency was convinced that the cardinal had been under hypnosis. Informers at the secret police headquarters on Anderson Street, where Mendinsky was interrogated for 39 days, confirmed that Soviets had hypnotized him, used hypnotism and drugs. Project Bluebird. In the 1940s, as well as individual On April 20th, 1950, this launched with former Naval Intelligence Officer Morris Allen at the head of to consolidate those programs and bring together the knowledge of interrogation techniques, truth serums, and hypnosis. On January, outlined some of the questions facing Bluebird researchers. Number one, can we condition by a post-H suggestion agency or employees or persons of interest to this agency to prevent them from giving information to any unauthorized source or for committing an act on behalf of a foreign? Can we, in a matter of an hour, 2 hours, one day, induce in a condition an unwilling subject to such an extent that he will benefit and act for our benefit? Can we, by he and his techniques, force a subject unwilling to travel? And return us bring documents and materials. Can a person acting under post-H control successfully travel long range distances? So look at this. I mean, what kind of distance? Can we use SI and H to combat fatigue, produce extreme mental effort? Can we guarantee total amnesia under any all conditions? Can we alter a person's personality? How long will it hold? Return us bring documents and materials. Can a person acting under post-H control successfully travel long range distances? So look at this. I mean, what kind of distance? Can we use SI and H to combat fatigue, produce extreme mental effort? Can we guarantee total amnesia under any all conditions? Can we alter a person's personality? How long will it hold? Return us bring documents and materials. Can a person acting under post-H control successfully travel long range distances? So look at this. I mean, what kind of distance? Can we use SI and H to combat fatigue, produce extreme mental effort? Can we guarantee total amnesia under any all conditions? Can we alter a person's personality? How long will it hold? Return us bring documents and materials. Can we make a condition study reveal SI and H specifics, how they were conditioned, drugs, torture, fatigue, hostage pressures, techniques? Can we advise the system for making unwilling subjects into willing agents and then transfer their control to untrained agency agents in the field to use by codes or identify signs or credentials? How long can we sustain a posh H suggestion? What would be the fastest way to induce SI and H conditions? Which drugs or with any medical aids? Can we devise a standard, simply relatively fast technique for inducing HI conditions that can be used by untrained agents with or without drugs? Is it possible to find a gas that can be used to gain SI control from a gas pencil? Or colorless one shot? How can sodium or A or P or other sleep conditions agents be concealed in a normal or commonplace item, such as candy, cigarettes, liquor, wines, coffee, tea, beer, gum, water, aspirin, tablets, common medicines, coke, tooth? How can sodium or A or P or other sleep conditions agents be concealed in a normal or commonplace item, such as candy, cigarettes, liquor, wines, coffee, tea, beer, gum, water, aspirin, tablets, common medicines, coke, tooth? How effective can the coordinated artery technique be made? Can it be used by subjects unconscious? Is it faster than other techniques? Can we use SI and H for our exact complications formulas from scientists, engineers, etc.? If unwilling, can we extract details of gum emplacements, landing fields, factories, mines? How effective can the coordinated artery technique be made? Can it be used by subjects unconscious? Is it faster than other techniques? Can we use SI and H for our exact complications formulas from scientists, engineers, etc.? If unwilling, can we extract details of gum emplacements, landing fields, factories, mines? How effective can the coordinated artery technique be made? Can we use by subjects unconscious? Can we, while the subject is under SA and H control, show them a map and have them point out a specific item, locations, etc. on the map? Can we also have them make detailed drawings, sketches, plans? Can any of the above be done under field conditions and in a very short space of time? During the early years, Angel and his team replicated known hypnosis experiments. The black art in which an American agent spikes the drink of an Asian aid target, causing him to fall asleep. Agent then programs the man under hypnosis. The film cuts to the next scene where the target is seen removing documents from a locked safe and delivering them to the waiting agent. The agency formed elite teams that could conduct interrogations and to protect against infiltration by enemies. Enjoying similar methods, specific Bluebird interrogation teams traveled to Japan to apply them test methods on Korean prisoners of war held there. In 1951, the CIA gave Project Bluebird the new destination of Project Artichoke. Researchers turned their attention to the American prisoners of war held in Korea, emitting to television using biochemical weapons, including anthrax against Korea. They succeeded early in interrogation of Russian agents using artichoke methods. Meanwhile, the CIA propagandist embedded as a journalist at the Miami Herald, Edward Hunter, began circulating rumors of advanced Soviet and Chinese brainwashing methods, accumulating with the production of brainwashing cells in Red China, the calculated destruction of men's minds. Hunter was a former OSS agent who had worked alongside Richard Helms and Howard Hunt in America and Asia during World War II. There we have it. Nice test. We rolling with it. Thank everybody for joining us on the YouTube. And we out.